auditions to anyone. All are welcome. They don't have to have haunt or acting experience, but it's always a bonus. We get them in here, get them moving. We bring them through in groups, small groups to kind of see, what everyone's capable of. We're going to see lots of different levels of everyone. But for our haunt, we have so many different types of roles. Some are non-talking. There's a lot of acting involved. It's not as much of like just jump scares. So first we just kind of get their voices going, we get their body movements going, we ask them to crawl around on the floor. We're just looking for people who can jump right into a character without really hesitation. Give us a range of emotion and noise and movement, and energy. And really when it comes down to it, it's all about like someone who wants to do it, that has a good attitude. Because even someone that comes in here that doesn't have any experience, and you can tell they're nervous, because you get a lot of those people too. When they have a good attitude and they're willing to try anything, then you can tell which people are going to be coachable, and you can just latch onto that and then be able to work with someone and get them into an environment where they're comfortable. And really it's hard to audition when you're in the lights and you don't have makeup on and they're just throwing all these weird things at you. Dancing kind of serves a few purposes actually. It's fun and it lightens people's moods and it gets them kind of more comfortable. They're doing it together. You're sort of able to just to see like what their body is capable of, as far as like some people will just go crazy with the dancing. They're on the floor, they're bending, you can see their flexibility. But with the field trip add-on experience, we have some of the roles on the one side with the furries and the metal cats. They actually do a lot of dancing and movement in their routine. So it's just, we need to see who can move to rhythm, who's got like, the beats, who you're gonna be able to teach the choreography to. So that's really the main reason, but it's really just fun and it makes us laugh. And I love dancing. Bring everyone at the same time. It's really good for the returners to kind of see all the new faces and vice versa, and then kind of just be there to like get people comfortable and answer questions. But we don't make the returners do as much. We're after working with them for 1 to 8 years, well, almost 8 years. Some of them have been with us since the beginning. We pretty much know what they're capable of, but we still bring them in, get them going. We'll challenge a few of them that we've seen growth with, that we want to kind of continue to have them improve on characterization and stuff. But yeah, everybody kind of goes through the same process. There's several stations. Everybody goes through improv. We get to talk to everyone, see everyone, get them moving. And then from there, we'll decide whether or not to send them to the jump scare station and or the lines. And then we also have the driving obstacle course for the driver actors who drive the guests to the field trip and back. So the cast the target is around 150. That's just because you can't get everyone. Not everyone's going to work every night. No one has that kind of availability, and it's almost impossible. But with the field trip add-on, there's a group of people out there in that location, so that added an extra 30 roles to our everyday, the nightly cast. Each night it's about 90 to 93 in total, whereas before it was like 60 to 63. So it's a lot. It's a lot of people as far as like scheduling goes, and just, having enough good actors and all those people to be able to fill those roles and placing them. It's harder, but it's more fun. You got more people, more energy. Yeah, this is like the first main audition that we're having. A lot of the returners reached out. They said they couldn't make it. We'll have a makeup audition, and we will. Usually we have this big main one, and then we kind of go through it. We hire on, a lot of people, and then we'll schedule at least one more. Sometimes it's another one, just over the next few weeks, just to get more people in here. Slowly people are finding out about it, or people decide they want to bring their friends, or they couldn't make it this weekend. So there will be other opportunities for people to audition. We've done some different things over the years. Again, you get so many different types of people, some that have never acted and some that are like really good and have been doing this for so many years. And so we usually try and put together some trainings like a Haunt 101, the basics, right? The fundamentals, get them comfortable, get them to know each other, and we'll do like an improv class for people that, you know, aren't as comfortable just improving and characterization. And then the big thing that we do for everyone, and well, the returners do it as well, but it's like the timing training. We call it timing training. It's just really having them learn the system and the operation of the 17th door, because it's not like just you walk through this like long maze because of the door locking systems and all that. There is a lot to learn, and they definitely have to learn it and practice it with the lights and the locking and the round times. How much time do you have? What are you doing in that 1 minute round? How do you get them in and out, you know, checking the doors? So we have to make sure that the flow is good and that groups don't come together. And so there's a lot to learn as far as like the timing goes. But yeah, and then we'll also do certain room training. So we'll decide, oh, we need to train these new rooms, or there's, you know, a group of rooms. So once the actors are hired, we identify, you know, groups of actors that can potentially work in each of these rooms and as these roles, and then we'll bring them in at separate times, you know, throughout the week, kind of training these individual spots.